My name is Sabine Jacobs, and a few months ago I got into coloring. I got into coloring books for adults, and my two treasures here are my French edition of The Secret Garden by Johanna Basford and the German edition of Enchanted Forest by Johanna Basford. I didn't like coloring as a kid, and now I'm completely hooked. I love it. Therefore, I founded a Facebook group called Coloristas United, and you see the link down in the little box. And a few people on the group asked me how I do my backgrounds. And there is really no trick to it. There is no magic to it. It's just a few pastels and a knife. And I'll try and make a quick tutorial, since a few members asked me, hey, is there anything out there? Is there a video that I can see? And there wasn't. I don't know where I picked this up, I have absolutely no idea, but I'm gonna show you in this really quick tutorial. And this is my first tutorial, so have mercy when it's not absolutely perfect. I'm trying my best here to just not stutter. I don't like to be in front of the camera, and this is pure torture for me right now. But I hope you like it. I hope you have fun. Bye! Alright, here is how I do this. I will just use regular white copy paper, cotton rounds or cotton balls, Q-tips, my pastels, and a little knife. And in order to just get a very smooth, quick background, I just go ahead, pick my color that I want. In this case, I'm just gonna pretend I'm doing a nice blue sky, and I use my knife and scrape it on very lightly. Don't use a lot of pressure, very lightly. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use my cotton and just blend it, smooth it into the paper. That's really all there is to it. And if I want to go lighter, I use less. I either use what's left on the cotton, or I just scrape just a little bit to make kind of like a transition here towards the edge, lighter towards the edge, and just blend it into the darker area. And then just really use what's left over on the paper, what's left over on the cotton, all the way out towards the edge. Somebody on Facebook asked me how you make that transition, so it's darker in one area and lighter in another area. I'm doing this fairly quickly here, but I think you totally get the idea. Scrape more here, darker, and then blend it towards the edge, and then only use what's left on your cotton. Another technique that I really like with these pastels is blending a couple of colors. As you can see, I don't have a lot. I'm really only working with these few here. Maybe I should get a few more. I'm gonna use a darker red. I'll scrape it and say I want to blend it with yellow. Put that on top. Use some clean cotton and blend these two colors together, and this gives you like nice effects. It's a little bit more red here, a bit more yellow there. If you don't want that, you just really rub it in, really blend it together, and it gives you this nice like orangey sunset color. See how smooth that is? Really rub it in. Towards the edge it becomes lighter, so you can start playing with that. If you want some more out here, you just scrape some more. And that's that. And another little thing that I've noticed is I mostly color with regular colored pencils. I have no brand, no name pencils. I have Faber-Castells. I even have the ones I used as a little girl in school. I somehow dug these out too. So I color mostly with colored pencils, and when you color with these, that's something with this pastel technique that I really like. My page fully colored, and then I want to use, I'm gonna do green. I can really just, I'm not trying to rub it into the colored areas, the finished areas of my picture, but really nothing can happen. Say I want to color around this, That's great. And then I can use a Q-tip as well and get into these areas that are like close to what I have already colored. That takes a long time too. I can also scrape a little bit on the side of my page here and kind of dip the Q-tip in to get very close to that. But as you can see, it's, I don't know, it's not as smooth. So what I do is I just mostly go over this. And because the colored pencils are so waxy, they really don't take on any of the pigments of the pastels. So you can really go over it and rub it and nothing will really happen. I would be careful obviously with lighter colored pencils like yellows or even grays. But really, you don't have to play around with your Q-tips. You don't have to play around using what am I using here? Green. I mean, to do this for a whole page takes forever, and you'll always get lines and you'll always get blotchy areas, and with these pastels really nothing can happen. I can dip it in there, I can go over it, I can create transitions, and it's really quick and really easy. And I hope this helped, and I hope you create beautiful backgrounds with this technique. Show them on the Facebook group if you would like to. Upload a couple of photos and show me how the background turned out.